I think it's just our great coaches. Our coaches do a great job of everything, whether it's breaking down the opponent or giving us the information. They do a great job of figuring out what they want to do, and I think we got a lot of great players on defense that understand that our coaches are good and just continue to listen to them and play hard each week.
Because of the teams you're facing and the offenses they run, the quarterbacks and receivers, you guys spend more time in video than you used to, or is it pretty much the same?
Oh, it's about the same. Each week is just a little bit different depending on what type of offense it is, so it varies depending on what the offense does and that type of stuff.
How much of a role does the scout team play in preparation for you?
Oh, scout team's big. Every week our scout team does a great job, and that's part of our success. A lot of people think once, if you don't make the travel squad or wherever, you're not part of the team. But the scout team is just as important as anybody traveling or whatever. So they come out each week and give us the best look that can possibly be given. That way we're ready to play, whether it's based on formation or personnel or whatever. They come out and give us a great look. That way when we get into the game, it's like second nature. We've already practiced against this week coming up, SC Boyett. You practice against them for a whole week.
SC's coming in, they're not bowl eligible, so this is probably the biggest game of the year for them right now. Are you able to prepare for something like that? Do you think about something like that? I mean, what are you expecting that it's going to be like having SC with that kind of mentality?
I don't even think about that. I could care less about any of that. It's all about X's and O's, about knowing your opponent, knowing the game plan the coaches bring in, and most of all, just having a good week of practice leading in the game and just going out and getting a win.
John, is that hard to do? Is that focus hard to maintain? Is it as hard as any of your physical training?
No, it's just going out there and if you're not focused, you're not going to win. So if you want to win, you're going to have to stay focused. Just every week, you just got to continue to keep the focus that the coaches tell us to do and learn the game plan and go out and practice hard so we can play hard.
Have you always been like that? Have you always been that focused? Or is that something you've learned here?
I think all athletes are focused. If you want to be great, you have to be focused.
From looking at the tape, I guess, what do you see similar between Barkley and Luck as far as what he brings to the table?
Well, both quarterbacks are very good. Obviously, we had a lot of good quarterbacks in the Pac-10. They're both real good quarterbacks. They both got some weapons around them. But last week's pass, we just got Barkley does a few different things, and he's got a lot of threats around him with number 2 and number 9. So we just got to continue to understand what type of weapons they got and continue to try to stop them.
Does it put any more stress on the defense, the fact that you're playing a quarterback that throws the ball a lot and majority of their big plays come in the passing game?
Oh yeah, definitely. Depending on what type of offense they run, depends on what type of defense we run. If we're going in and we're facing a team that's going to go 2 backs, 2 tight ends, then we're going to be in different personnel and up close to the line of scrimmage versus a team that's going to go 5 and 4 wideouts. We'll be playing more DBs in the game. So obviously it'll change up our game plan a lot depending on what type of personnel they're in.
For you, do you prefer to hit guys in the running game, or do you prefer to get back in pass coverage? And any preference for you?
Whatever's going to help the team win. Whatever's going to help the team run. If I'm close to the line, that's fine. If I'm deep, that's fine. Whatever's best for the team.
It seems like you like hitting.
Hitting, and it really doesn't matter. As long whatever's best for the team, help the team win.
Coyote said the other night, he said, I don't know if freelance wasn't the word he used, but he said you maybe missed an assignment on one of the ones in the end zone with a touchdown. But he said that I think it was the first touchdown pass. He didn't want to call you out, but he was also saying that's kind of the beauty of what you do as a free safety. He said you like to have your nose toward the ball and be around the play sometimes, but at times it can make him pull his hair out a little bit too. It was a compliment. Trying to say, but, do you enjoy? This is not a well-formulated question, but do you see that too? Do you feel like you're kind of testing his limits sometimes?
Every football player wants to be around the ball,
sure.
so every football player on the field wants to fly around and be around the ball. And I think that's part of the game. If you're not around the ball, how important to the team are you? So I think Coach Kelly, one of Coach Kelly's great things he says about the defense is how important to you is how close to the ball you are. So.
Okay. Thanks very much.